What is going on, everyone? Jim here, RCAD, getting ready to take the old TF2 out right now. It's pouring rain outside, and I haven't had it out in the mud in a very long time, so I'm fitting to take this baby out and see what she can do. I'm going to make this as short as possible here, everyone. I did a bunch of upgrades to the TF2 over the winter time. Haven't talked about it. The truck's still clean right now. It's going to be dirty in like about 2 seconds here, so let's talk about the upgrades real quick. First thing I did, everyone, is I ripped out that Savox SW0231 steering servo that was in there, and I replaced it with a ProTech 370 TBL Black Label steering servo. So we now have 600 inch-ounces of steering torque underneath the hood here on 6 volts of electricity. Next thing I did, everyone, is I put new shocks on the truck all the way around, a new set of oil-filled shocks. Actually, a brand new set of vintage Tamiya Clodbuster Juggernaut oil-filled shocks. These are 92 millimeter shocks. I did have to do some custom fitting to get these in here and get them all working properly. I did have 100 millimeter shocks on here previously, so I went from 100s down to 92 millimeter shocks. So I went down on my shocks, but that sounded bad. I went to a smaller shock level, and the truck's actually handling a lot better just because of the fact that they're oil-filled shocks. Only problem with these shocks, everyone, is the spring rate was pretty stiff, so I had to go in here and heat up the spring with a blowtorch and then remove a couple coils. So I removed 4 coils from the back springs and an additional 4 coils from the top of the front springs just to make these guys a little bit softer. And she's doing pretty good right now, everyone. Has just as much ground clearance as that Red Cat Gen 8 Jeep Comanche, if not a little bit more, so let's check that out. Alright, so I used this for an example the other day on the Red Cat Gen 8. Pack of cigarettes here. Once again, I'm a smoker. Sorry, guys. Let's take a look at the ground clearance that we can get before. We actually get our tires off the ground. So looking at that, everyone, right there, we're sitting about the same height off the ground as that Red Cat Gen 8 right there for my TF2. So sitting up quite a bit. Other things that I've done to the truck, everyone, let's flip this baby over real quick here. Looking at our drive shafts here, going up to the transfer case. Pretty extreme angles coming off of the drive shafts, especially with this Boom Racing low profile transfer case mount here. That seriously increases the angles on your drive shafts. I was having a problem with the truck, everyone. I don't know if you guys noticed it before, but the truck seemed to hop a little bit when we were driving. And what the problem was is that the output shafts on either end of the transfer case were so long that they were sticking right out through the end of the little hub here. And as we were rotating the drive shaft, the ear on the end of the drive shaft was catching the end of that shaft, and it would just hop every once in a while. So I removed both of these, and I cut like a 1/16 of an inch off each end of that transfer case shaft and eliminated all of that wheel hop. Another thing, everyone, that I did is I rebuilt a non-rebuildable U-joint down here with some custom grinding work and some custom fabricating. So I tightened up one of the U-joints. Is brand new right down here at the end. So definitely a tighter U-joint down here, improve things all the way around. Put new axles on the truck front and rear, everyone. These are a set of Boom Racing axles. I can't remember the exact name of these axles, everyone. I bought them like 2 years ago. But they're Boom Racing axles. They do have a helical cut gear in them front and rear. And once again, I can't remember the actual name of the axles, but I believe it's an RC 4-wheel drive K44 knockoff. I know the RC 4-wheel drive K44 diff covers will fit right on this. Same thing on the front, everyone, with the Boom Racing axle up front. Reason being, it has a tighter turning radius than my standard TF2 axle, the Yoda axle. So tighter turning radius with this one, guys. And it's definitely performing much better with these axles on it just because of the tighter turning radius. And there's a peek at our ProTech 370 TBL up there. And we also put a brand new set of leaf springs on the truck too. So gonna take her out here, everyone, and see what we can do out here in the rain. Go have some fun with her. Might have some issues with my ESC. Right now, everyone, original ESC and original receiver in the truck. and it started giving me a little bit of playing havoc with me the other day. So with a loose connection of some sort. So we'll take it out right now, see if it works. Hopefully it does, and see what kind of video we can get out of it. Another new option here, everyone, is the wheels. We do have some cheap Chinese Boom Racing knockoffs here, knockoff of a Boom Racing wheel, and so kind of sketchy with the cast aluminum, but they bolt together the same way as the Boom Racing wheels. Relatively cheap, got them off of wish.com, and they look pretty good on the truck. And we're rolling out a set of RC 4-wheel drive Interco IROX 1.9s. So let's get this baby out and see what she does. Once again, improved turning radius on the TF2. Different axles on the TF2. Into the water we go. Come on, baby. Mighty TF2, the mighty TF2. Welded transmission, welded in first gear. No transmission roll out of her. Once again, tighter turning radius thanks to those Boom Racing axles. After we motor into the tunnel, bounce off the wall because we're in a hurry. Back up to the log pile. TF2 was just going for it today, boys and girls. She is climbing it all, making the other trucks look bad. We are still motoring along on the course at a relatively good rate of speed here. But it is still raining. Into the brick section. Oh, it's pouring. It's pouring. Come on, baby. Get it through it. There we go. We are through the bricks. Into the rocks. Into the watery rocks. Up and over we go. Banzai! Banzai! Come on, baby. Get with it. Oh, I love the TF2. Such articulation. Little readjustment there. We are not going to take the tombstone section everywhere on them. We are going to take that little easy path over here since we do not have portals. We try the brick section right here, everyone, but I don't know if we're going to be able to climb it with these wet tires. It's got a wicked lean going. And well, up she goes. There she goes with the RC 4-wheel drive Interco IROX 1.9s. Coming down the hill. Ooh, don't roll over, baby. Our other brakes coming down the hill. Rolling on into our next obstacle. A little readjustment before we go in here. Whoa, coming off the path. I don't expect it to make that, everyone, so we're going to bypass that one. See if we can get back onto the course somewhere else. I am the course designer, so I can go off course if I want to. We're slick rocking it.
My axle snag. Once again, trying to get this done in a hurry. My axle snag. I don't have portals. No portals. Come on, Tippy. Major axle snagging going on here, everyone. Getting off course. Getting in too much of a hurry because of the rain. Only for mistakes.
We're skipping right on past that hill since we know we can't climb it when it's fully saturated. Right now I'm just puddle jumping. You have to excuse me for going fast, everyone. Once again, I'm not using a waterproof camera. And I'm out here in a sweatshirt and tennis shoes and it's pouring rain. I'm going into the over under rock bridge. It's getting pretty deep under there. No real mud bogging going on, but we made it through without a problem. Which way to go? I'm trying to aim for some mud, everyone. So we weasel our way up this rock path. TF2 getting it done because she's a beast. She's a beastly TF2. Can your TF2 keep up with mine? Probably. It's not that fast. We're hooking around, head over to the new course. Get some mudding in on this one. Definitely raining. Hopefully I don't wreck my new phone here. My Moto Z4. Up through the trees we go. Flooded. Can't wait to get into that one. That gives you a better idea of the hills they got going on in there. We're going to bypass that section right there, everyone. Once again, I made the track. I can break the rules. Going up around our next corner here. This is the elevated corner, which I was speaking of that we changed out. Back to our over-under rock bridge. We're heading towards the log. Maybe. Come on, baby. You are such a beast. I love you, TF2. First vehicle on my channel, everyone. Not my first vehicle. No, not by a long shot. First vehicle on my channel. Get a little axle snagging going here, trying to make the approach onto the log. Very slick log here. That's what she said. Ooh. Come on, baby. Stay on top. Stay on top. Oh, I got a little axle snag. Got a little axle snag going. Might be a bad idea. I might have to back off this baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on. We were sliding off there. Not much room for error on that one. Well, we're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. We got an axle snag. Ah, not so mighty TF2. Alright, we'll just put it back down on the path here. We want to see if we can make it over to the rock bridge. Oh, hey. Put my truck down on top of a light here. Try to motor our way up the bricks, or up the rocks. I got my rear differential snagged on that rock there. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, chew off it. There you go. Chew it. Chew it up. Chew it up. Chew it up. Stay on that rock. Stay on that rock. Stay on that rock. Stay on the rock. Come on, baby. We got our back tire snagged again. Right here, we got our axle snagged. There we go. We are up. We are moving along. Once again, we're in a quest for water, so I'm going to jump off this trail here and reroute. Come back in this way. In we go. All in the search of water. Oh, water, where art thou? There it is. Not very deep. A little bit of a bummer. No problem with the hill there. This one, once again, everyone, I was talking about this log bridge the other day. Logs are, bridges, or the log is tilting downhill and the ramp is also tilting to the right. It's going to be a very impossible obstacle to climb. Very impossible. Continuing our quest for mud. There's no more mud this way, everyone. We're going to turn around and go back in. Yeah, it's not as deep as I thought. A little bit lower than a 1.9. Sorry, everyone. Sorry for the crappy camera angles. Slick logs. Yeah, those are no fun when it's wet. No fun when it's wet. Yeah, I'm just being abusive right there, everyone. Because it's raining, and I'm trying to get it done in a hurry. Putting the TF2 through its paces. Back into the not-so-muddy mud bog. To get some depth on how big the track is. Oh, of course. I ran over another light. Yep. Sure did. Oh, I ripped the mirror off. Holy mackerel. I wonder where I lost that at. I lost the mirror. It's new. That's your new trail wound right there. That's a wound. Yes, you got a light displaced over there. Driving one-handed, guys and gals. Had to readjust. My thumb slid off the wheel. Going back down the hill. Coming out of Old Stump. And I got a rock snagged on the pumpkin. Got a pumpkin snagged on a rock, or a rock snagged on a pumpkin, one way or the other. We got stuck. That's the first time this truck's seen this much water since I had it going down the Huron River downstate. Back when I had the tailgate, tail rotor boat motor. When I used the tail rotor off a helicopter to rig on the back of the truck for outboard motor. Didn't work out so well. Drag that axle, baby. You can do it. There you go. You're such a beast. Yeah, I love this truck. It's just so raw with the leaf springs and solid axles and whatnot. The only truck I have that has leaf springs. Everything else I own, all linked out. Everything else is links. Don't get the TF2 out in the rain very often. Show you guys I got rid of that hop in the drivetrain by shaving off those differentials a little bit. You know what? I think I actually lost my mirror over here somewhere. Let's go back and see if we can find that mirror. Head back into Prometheus here. The old Prometheus corner. Not Prometheus the God, but Prometheus the movie. The movie. Like Spaceballs, but not Prometheus. Where we at? Where we at? Oh, there's my mirror right there, guys and gals, right there. There she be, all ripped off, nice and clean. Whoop, sheared that baby right off. All right. Yeah, we're here. Might as well run over it. If we can get over it. It's pretty slick, all these little logs. This big log, you can tell that the cheese is slick booger. And it's going downhill. Yeah, the muddy trail finder. Wonder if we can find some water somewhere else on this course. Oh, that's a big drop. That's a big drop. I didn't see that one coming. Whew, that's a steep one. So we can make another little cheater path here and go up and over the wall. Once again, track designer, I can go over the wall if I want to. Scrap rock pile, small at the moment, as we just built a new rock obstacle over there. We burned up our last pile of rocks that we had. We go back out and do some regathering. This is just all our small stuff. Have it separated into different sizes. Cobblestone, larger, larger. Boulders would be here, which we're out of. Curious how deep this puddle was, and it's probably not that deep. It's nothing. Nothing, man. What a waste of time. What a waste of my time. Get it, baby. Oil-filled shocks, I tell you, those Tamiya shocks, old vintage Tamiya shocks. My brother actually had these in a box, and they've been laying around for I don't know how long. I don't know how many years, but they're brand new in a box. And he's like, hey, why don't you try these? I was like, okay. And they worked awesome. Best shocks this truck's ever had. Hey, we got some water. I like that so much I want to eat again. See how it looks from the front. Oh, pumpkin snag. Snagging pumpkins. Any way you look at it, it's better than smashing pumpkins. Way better than smashing pumpkins. Back down we go. Yeah, we've already been here. We're here again. Slick rock. I got our back tire right up against that one right there on the other side. We're not getting up that one right now. A lot of pumpkin snagging too. Just write this one off. Write this one off for today. Yeah, we know that feeling. Dunk.
And away we go.
Full tilt bogey, baby. Wide open. And not fast enough to hydroplane. That's going to do it, everyone. Very much appreciated for y'all checking out the video. We'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks again.